Rich announced that we're having a run out against York, a opposed training session. How important would that be for your preparations?
Yeah, that's right, Phil. Just, really good for the next stage of his preparation. We've sort of not had the numbers to go 13 on 13 at this point, and because of the COVID restrictions and rules, I think you've got to have 10 days between a game, which around the Huddersfield game won't give us too much time to get a proper friendly in there. So to go against another team that's going to throw different plays at us, we just don't think at this moment in time we want to go into a full game so far out from the season. So it would be a good opportunity for both teams to test itself against different opposition, and also give us opportunity to manipulate the training session how we want it to go to, rather than it just being a normal game under normal rules. So it'll come about a little bit. We were planning, if we could, to try and get a couple of days over in either York or the North Yorkshire area as part of our camp. But again, when we were talking about this sort of November time, we weren't too sure the restrictions that might be in place. Clearly that's difficult for us at the moment, so we're going to bring York down to Headingley at the back end of next week, and obviously provide some opposition. What should be a good night for us.
Just about a month to go until the start of the season.
Yeah.
You happy with where the squad's at?
Yeah, I mean, because of the COVID break that we had, and some injuries that we got, which we weren't really counting on. Obviously, we've had some disruption, and it's been a little bit disjointed. However, we feel the guys that are on the field, the fitness levels are good, the skills been great. I think we're lucky that we've not got too many changes to his team this year. We've got a couple of additions and a couple of young guys promoted. So while we are changing, certain things and subtleties, it's probably not as big a bedding in process as what we had last year, when we'd a complete new spine and a lot more new players than we have at this moment in time. I think our Australian guys, King's settled in really well. Zane is in quarantine at the moment. Matt is on his way back, so I think that'll give us a timely boost. A month out from the starting point. And at this moment in time, Phil, we're working on a couple of combinations because we're still unsure whether, like Luke Gale for instance, whether he's going to be back for round one. So we probably won't know 100% what our team's going to be till another couple of weeks yet, whether we can get these guys cleared or not. So it's important that we're ready for whatever eventuates, and we're running a couple of different combinations in and around the guys that are still question marks in terms of fitness. But yeah, we're going along all right. The young kids that certainly got more reps at this point in the season than what they might have. If you're looking at where they're running the top team, we think there's been a lot of benefit from that. They're growing in confidence all the time, and we've got some very experienced players still to add into it. So yeah, we're quite happy with where we're at.
Has it been good this week in particular to start integrating Luke Gale, Alex Sutcliffe, Luke Briscoe have been doing a bit more training this week?
Yeah, they've been able to jump in on certain bits. Certainly the outside backs are getting closer and closer, while they've started to build up the contact around the shoulders this week. It's not going to be too long before they're sort of back in with us 100%, if you like. Gailey, it's more a case of trying to keep Gailey out of it. He's feeling good in terms of the range that he's got. The surgeon were very happy with the progress he's making. It's a 12-week injury, and I think it's 11 weeks to our first game. So they're pretty confident that if everything goes to plan, they'll shave that week off. However, given the delicate nature of a torn pec, it's not one we're going to take any risks with. But so far, at the moment, our biggest problem with Luke is trying to keep him out of training, because he keeps sneaking in every time his back's turned. So it's good that he's still got that desire and excitement to get back on the field as quick as he can.
And talking of super keen people, Harry Newman is making tremendous progress. He's going to run for the first time on Friday, and he's setting all sorts of records in the gym as well. He's really putting his best foot forward to get back from this injury.
And I think that's a sort of indication of Harry, how we can look at Harry, how he's attacked his rehab. He sets himself really small incremental goals every day, with some bigger picture stuff that he's got to hit as well. We've talked about him using the Alter G emptied the anti-gravity treadmill. He's back running on grass now. We talked about him, the limp that he still had, that's gradually disappearing, and he's building up really nicely, and all he keeps talking about at the moment is what his first carry is going to look like. So hopefully it's not too far away from us. Again, there's a bigger picture with Harry. We want Harry back, and we want him back for the long term. Right, there's no way from such a long traumatic injury we're going to rush him back, but the diligence and hard work that he's put into his rehab, has been nothing short of amazing, really. So we're looking forward to getting him back, and hopefully Harry will be back ahead of schedule.
With the York session confirmed, the Huddersfield friendly confirmed now, and the fixtures about to come out, does it feel like we're turning the corner of pre-season, heading into the start of the campaign? Yeah,
as I said, it's been disjointed. So I think as a coaching staff, pre-season's a great time because you can really plan how it's going to run. Obviously, you've got a nicely thought out build up to the season, and ours has been thrown in the air a little bit, more around the COVID, and then, as I say, some injuries and injuries to people, personnel in key positions that certainly play a massive part in training. So that said, we're still reasonably happy with the way that the boys have attacked it, and we've got sort of some comfort in the fact that we haven't got many changes to his team, and while we are changing some things and changing some subtleties, and obviously Sean's had certainly a big say and an imprint and putting his stamp on our attack a little bit, it's nothing that we don't think experienced players such as Luke and such as Zayn that's coming in on Monday, and Matty that's to come back as a middle, it won't take them too long to pick up where we're at. So we'll gradually start building up I guess the intensity and his contact over the next week or two. We're looking forward to the hit out against York, which, as I say, throw some different pitches at us, a different team with different calls and different challenges of going 13 on 13. So hopefully by the time the Huddersfield game comes, we'll be more than ready to put our strongest team on the park for that particular game.
And just finally, someone Craig Forsyth completed his solo row across the Atlantic, an incredible challenge from 12th of December till the end of February. I'm sure on behalf of the Rhinos, you congratulate him on his efforts.
Thank goodness. We were watching that graph and thinking he were going backwards sometimes, but joking apart, a magnificent challenge. Craig's been a guy that's taken on lots of different crazy things to give a little bit back, really, and raise money for some brilliant charities, and I think Craig's background in the sport, he's constantly tried to do all these wacky fundraising ideas to raise some money and put something back into people that matter. And it's brilliant that he's managed to pull off what is a quite amazing challenge, really, to roll single-handedly across the Atlantic. So congratulations to him. I hope he's in one piece and he raises as much money as he possibly can, but well done to him.